So I'm watching some videos, right? They were already kind of mocking me. I think they need my assistance, right? They need my energy to come back on. So they just posted a slavery situation here, right? From back in the day, like some black lady and her two kids. Let me tell you ho something. You cannot use the slave card on a person, right? Even though what you're posting just says one thing, right? And then in another, side, you flip it and you are a fucking slave right now, right? You're bringing up what happened in the past was with a certain race. And you're talking about slavery, but you're throwing it at me like I'm the slave because all you hoes do this shit and I'm just taking it with everybody knowing, and you just do what you do. The people that are sending this shit are black people, bitch. How the fuck? Not only black, bitch, but the people that have sent it that I've noticed when I was at my job were black. Why the fuck would you make fun of your own situation and then turn it around to me that I'm the slave? Bitch, you all slaves as well. However, let me tell you something. For myself, I'm less of a slave than you. You know why? Because I see the bullshit that you're doing. A slave sees it and does nothing. Like you. You're not doing shit. You're actually participating in it. You continue to do it. That's like the slaves were, once they were set free, something happened. They were like, no, we don't want to go. That's you hoes right there. That's you bitches right there. You don't want to go. You want to continue the bullshit over and over and over. But again, it's so psychotic. How the fuck you using your own shit that you went through or that your family members, from back in generations went through in order to try to humble somebody? That makes no sense because you're still a motherfucking slave, not only because of your race, right? But because of everything else that the government has you tied up in. You don't get it. You don't get it. And sometimes some people do get it. They just don't give a fuck. Because like I said, once the slaves were free, they didn't want to go. And that's in every situation. Blacks did it. Jewish people did it. All them people did it. They had a chance to be free. A lot of them didn't want to go. Pay attention. History repeats itself. It's just so ironic that you bitches would play that card on me over and over. And that Sheila and her friend, that lady that comes in a lot of the time, it was them who did that last time. A couple times. And that makes no fucking sense. You're black. If you went through all this shit, and I'm saying, mind you, it ain't just black people who went through slavery physically, right? Spiritually, we're all fucked. We're all slaves, bitch, whether you want to accept that shit or not, right? But I'm talking about races and cultures. It's not the first, it's not just black people who went through this shit. However, it's ironic how you play that to try to humble somebody else. That makes no sense to me. It's pathetic. It's like, you witches need to back the fuck up. How old are you already? You need to retire. You're not good at what you do, bitch. You're not. You need to retire. You need to go away. And they also had posted some shit about, Blueface talking about, he was in an interview. And I'll speak about that. He was in an interview talking about his son, right, that has a disability. And then he was like, oh, well, I feel like she's not doing her part because he would be talking or he would be more advanced than what he is right now. Okay. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's true, right? However, where the fuck are you at? You're sitting here in an interview right now talking shit about your baby mama and her son who has a disability. And I speak on this shit because they posted that shit for me because my son has a disability. And what I'm saying is my son's disability came from you hoes with all this spell work and shit that you do. And I don't know if that's the same situation going on over there. However, him speaking on that it didn't trigger some shit. It just, the mirror is like, motherfucker, why are you speaking on this shit instead of helping the lady? Where are you at? You're sitting here talking shit, knowing that your son needs assistance, knowing that you got your baby mama competing with like 20 different baby mamas and other bitches, right? And she has to maintain her sanity and all the bullshit that's going on around her with that baby who needs assistance. But you know that because you're talking shit about it. Why wouldn't you go and help her? Okay, you're not with her, let's say. Okay, well, fuck it. Stop talking about it. Get some assistance for that child. If you have an opinion, get that assistance for that child instead of talking shit about that baby mama. Because if you see she needs assistance, why aren't you helping her instead of talking shit? Huh? Same thing over here. Or whoever the fuck posted that shit, that's what I'm telling you. How many fucking children do you got that you actually paid attention to? You got like 20 baby mamas. Where are you at? Monday over here, Tuesday over here, Thursday. Like, where the fuck? Well, what's going on? But you're pointing fingers at the baby mama, and you? Where the fuck are you at? And if it's a fucking female posting this shit, I already told you hoes. Don't be talking shit, especially if you're a young person. Stop talking shit before God doesn't make you have no kids, bitch. You wishing upon a star for a child to have cancer? You wishing upon a star for a child to be with some kind of mental disorder? That right there, that's why a lot of you hoes can't get pregnant. Or get pregnant and then lose them. And then get pregnant and then your fucking man don't like you. So he's turning them in for some abundance in the background. And you act like, what's going on? It's that, bitch. It's that. So, again, people don't talk shit. You see someone needs help, do it. Find out a means of where you can help them instead of talking shit. Especially the baby daddies. Right? If you see that the mama, I had told my son, because he's like, you can't even pay the bills. I said, excuse you, how would you know that? Did you have anything to do with you people stealing my money in the background from my job? Or freezing up the bank accounts? Why would you say that? Okay, that's number one. Number two, if you see your mama going through some shit and you're saying, I can't pay no rent, but you are old enough to help out to pay them bills, why wouldn't you do that? Because it's all a trick. It's all part of the plan. However, because they think they're slick while they're arguing with you, they throw themselves under the bus. Right? But here I am to just, send it right back to you in that kind of way. Reality check. Where's your baby daddy at? He's with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe he sees 2 babies in one day because he has multiple like that. And then you call yourself a better dad than the mama? Bitch, please. Same thing with the mama. Why the fuck would you be spreading your fucking legs and having like 20 kids from 20 different men? Just for some, I'm messing with so-and-so and I'm messing with so-and-so. I also had her, because I'm all over the place with this shit. Once it all comes through, bitch, it all comes through all at once. I have to just let me catch that shit. Once all of this shit goes down and all you people see that you didn't win a prize, you actually are, what's the word? I don't want to say it where it sounds bad, bitch. I don't want to say you're conforming because you're not. In your eyes, it looks like you're reaching more than you should, right? You're like, damn, I'm messing with so-and-so over here. You're just another one. You're just an add-on. The difference between you and me is that I don't give a fuck what this motherfucker has. He has money. He has cars. He has houses. He is a piece of shit. He has 20 baby mamas. He doesn't like any of them. And he rotates them because he's never happy. And then he goes find something else. And then he's still unhappy. If you dummies that do that kind of shit and the bitches who are okay with it, something's missing inside. This is where this comes in, where, people are talking shit about this girl and she's not a loser. She's a doctor or she's a lawyer or something's missing, right? If your doctor or your lawyer doesn't have any dignity and is okay with having like a man treat her like shit and being a third party, then that means what? What does that mean? If I, myself, Vanessa, would be, do you need this doctor's assistance? And you know how they tell you Google your doctor? And then I find out all this shit. Oh, she's fucking this man and she's fucking that man. And that man is married and has all these. Do you think I would be willingly going to that doctor knowing that she has no ethics? She has no coof to herself? She don't give a fuck. She don't care. So even if she has that motherfucking title, look at these bitches where I work. Look at where I work. These hoes don't give a flying fuck. Patients have died. A lot of these doctors, the patients would come and say, I have this, I have that, I feel this. Next thing you know, they disappear, they come back. Well, Dr. So-and-so, I told him and now I got cancer. Like, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. That's why I say they have no coof. Your private life shows who you really are in the inside. If some shit is missing on the inside and you're just fucking anything that walks and you're okay with that, that tells you something, bitch. Isn't it better to be alone and be independent than to be a side chick, bitch? That's just me. But you hoes, you settle. Just like Miss, thank you for sharing your brownie with me. You dirty, nasty bitch. I hope you choke on that shit. You probably already have. It's disgusting. You go ahead and stay back there and be a third party. Because you're going to be a third party forever. Even though these motherfuckers promise you some shit, that is never going to happen. Ever. Ever. You know why? Because then they wake up and they see, this bitch was okay. Me having multiple women. So now why is she putting her foot down? But all these hoes do that shit. They're like, it's okay. We can have threesomes. We could do all this. And then all of a sudden they want a relationship with this motherfucker. And then motherfucker don't want it. Why? Because they want to be free. They want to, have their cake and eat it too. That's what they want. And you were okay with that. So now, do you think he's going to look at you like you're the prize, bitch? The prize is no one can touch you. No one can have you. Right? Only if you are somebody, then you'll go ahead and give them attention. But if you're like, fuck it, bitch, you got a wife, you got 20 girlfriends, but I'll be another one of them. Like, what the fuck that says about you? Nah, that's nasty shit, bitch. Go to therapy. I think you got daddy issues, bitch. And you're parading around like, I did something. I took your man's, we sharing. No, we not sharing, bitch. You can have that. You can fight with the rest of the 20 that are right next to you. I was going to say behind you, but no, they're not behind you. They're right next to you or in front of you because he's fucking them right in front of your face and you're okay with it. What else did they say? They said that about the child. They said that about, all these people cheating, that they're whores. What else? What else did they say? So a whole bunch of shit. But I'll be back. I'll be back to show you the fucking mirror. I'll put the mirror right in your fucking face, bitch. But they want me to talk. I feel like they miss me. They miss me. Right, Sheila? You need to retire, bitch. You need to retire.